oh, those the High Templars, he's building that Archon, but that's dead, and that was probably just to hold him back so he could retreat. And if he really needed to, he could have just blinked away, and that simply. But right now, I don't even know. They're so close. I mean, 2,000 minerals difference. The Terran is just slightly behind. So I don't even know what to think right now. Who's going to win? But he has this little bit of harass going on, and with these zealots, and he just blinked forward with these zealots, and he has 2 Colossus coming now. He's starting to transition to some Colossus to just clean up that ball, and he's trying to get as many upgrades as possible, and really the big difference here is gonna be those upgrades. I don't think he realizes that he doesn't have that his armor level 3 isn't up, so. And he's just going to kill off this warp prism here, and he utilized that warp prism not very much. It wasn't very cost effective for what it was, and he stemmed these Marines for him. He's looking to do something. He's looking to do some damage, and he just cleans up those. But this army just looks totally superior. 3-1-3, and he has Colossus coming. He just has 2 Colossus spawn, and they're coming down, and I don't think he realizes that these Colossus are here. And he's building all these photon cannons, and he just has so many minerals he doesn't know what to do with. He's building this Nexus has just come up, and he's just long distance mining, because right whenever that comes up, he doesn't have to worry about migrating any of the probes over here. So what we're gonna see out of this is we're seeing lots of Marines. He ditched out on the ghost method, I guess, because I think he didn't see as many High Templars, so he was just ditching out on all the ghosts in general. So, or maybe it was just too expensive for him. But he's looking to use War Prisms more. Up here, he has a Graviton Booster up, and oh, what an amazing storm! This battle is going crazy. He's just gonna clean up these Colossus. Oh, the storms are beautiful, and no, there's no way he can come back from this. But oh, just the boss tap is almost even. But as you can see, army supply 64 to 59, and Protosses are generally more superior whenever it comes to army supply. Who's ahead? But he has these Vikings coming out. He has a purpose for those Vikings now. He doesn't just have to scout. He can kill off those Colossus, and he is still going for more Colossus. And he has this little ball over here, and he has all these High Templar over here. I guess he's just waiting to. He's either going to put this with his army soon, waiting to move up with it, or he's just going to keep this ball here and attack, and wait for him to try to counterattack and just storm the crap out of all of them. So right here we have the Bile Ball, and he's getting more and more Vikings, and after that last battle, I don't blame him for getting more ghosts now. That was just brutal attack, and he's warping in more and more High Templar. Yeah, and he's looking to go purely with some Archons, but he has to keep some for the storms, because they've been doing so much damage, and you can't blame him for that at all, one bit. So he has 2 robo facilities right now, both pumping out Colossus. And he has this Warp Prism up here, and he's going to come up and maybe do some damage, but we have a battle up here, so he's going to do, he's going to have to make him think twice about what he's going to do whenever he starts harassing and he starts attacking. It's gonna be tough, but he has it placed right here. Yep, just to attack just one zealot, not too much. Don't get a little too hasty, but to make sure that he's just distracted and the mental psychology of it. And are we gonna see a battle here? A battle is next, and the Vikings are here. And there's only 4 Vikings, and it's not doing that much damage. It's not doing nearly enough damage. These Colossus are just trying to attack, but this Biobar just obliterated again, an EGDeMuslim. GG's out. Thank you for thank you for watching, and subscribe if you like this channel. I'm going to pump out many more, but I can't make any promises of what days I'm gonna do it. But yeah, that was a great game, and it just shows you can't stick with the same units. You have to transition to the Colossus when you need to, but you also have to utilize and see what is more cost effective. And it was really the last two battles that just turned it all around, and the fact that DeMuslim was kind of in a pickle. I mean, he had these SCVs here, and I mean, he had this base. He didn't have this base up yet, and he had this base and this base up and ready to get even more workers mining, and he just got this. So I think he just fell behind economically, and the macro-wise, Millenium was so much better, and his storms were crazy great. But I definitely want to see more out of EGDeMuslim, and he did very well at IEM. So we're just gonna have to keep an eye on him and keep an eye on Millenium, because Millenium is up and rising, and I love Millenium's playstyle. So thanks for watching. This was Machine Eater, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks.